Is it live or is it Memorex? Hello, how are you doing today? Uh, Sorry for the creepy hello. Um, a lot of stuff I want to talk about today. Right now, I'm actually not live. Um, I wanted to make a few tests here, and before I started doing the live stream, I did probably about 100 tests that were all live, but I only had 9 subscribers, so it didn't really matter. I think I had maybe 2 people that ever signed in and saw the live, and they were all deleted pretty much right away or within 24 hours. I wanted to do some just different testing on different aspects of things, the camera, how it worked, which camera to use, background settings, that type of stuff. So I wanted to make those types of tests. So the fact that you can see my ears is because I keep the headphones on so I can hear noise levels and stuff like that, which I don't need to do right now because I can just see it on the screen that I have a little meter that bounces up and down. So I can tell that volume's coming out. So with that said, I'm looking at possibly getting a new job very soon, which would require me to do a lot of traveling. Same as I used to work before, just a different place. If I do that, I won't necessarily be able to do a live stream like I have been, and I might have to pre-record and set to play out at a certain time. So I'm kind of testing that out to see how it works. Basically, I want to see the recording features on the software that I'm using here. I tested them out a little bit yesterday for something different, which I'll talk about later. It's going to be kind of cool. At least I hope it's kind of cool. So I want to see how the live playout works here, and it may end up being something I want to do, because when I start traveling, I may have to do a couple less of these, but once I can and everything, I'll probably start actually paying for a service, and when I do that, I'll have I'll be able to upload videos for a live playout. The thing, why don't you just do the YouTube Premiere? Because again, with the paid service, I'm multi-streaming to a bunch of different. I'll be able to multi-stream to a bunch of different platforms, and I only have 235 people on this platform, whereas Facebook, for instance, I have almost 2,000. By doing that, I don't want to, at that point, take away from any of the audiences. I'll give them all something. So that way I could record it, set the play out, and play out to all the different sites that I'm on, including like VK in Russia. I don't even know why I signed up for it, but I like that little site. Like Facebook, when Facebook didn't suck so bad. Only problem with it is a lot of it's in Russian. So if you have a problem, you have to use ChatGTP to tell you what button to push because you can't read Russian. Unless, in fact, you can read Russian, which I cannot. So anyway, I'm not live right now. In fact, I am probably sitting less than 2 feet away from where I'm playing this out at. I just want to see how the playout works. See if it works fine. Something else, I have a noise limiter now. And when I played with the OBS system before, it had one, and I found it pretty quickly. I couldn't find it on here. I had to do a little bit of a ChatGTP question, and it came up with an answer for me like that. Like that. I know I used to be able to snap my fingers. So Chat came up with an answer for me, and in doing so, I set this noise limiter on here because it's basically the same type of program as OBS. It's because OBS is open source, and they're using the OBS system here. The noise limiter is kind of cool because the complaint was people have air conditioners. Well, I always have to turn my AC off when I record a live stream. Right now, my AC is on, so please tell me if you can hear my AC in the background, or whatever the asshole is right now that's driving with a really, really shitty muffler that's kind of close to my apartment. Uh, Also, those little, like, when you take that little breath, it shouldn't be echoing in the microphone anymore. I don't know how much it closes off, or how much it doesn't allow on the low end of lower noises, and I don't think it's that big of a deal because I watched the meter and I'm spiking the meter here, but it starts about 5 or maybe 10% of the way up the meter. That's kind of the threshold to where it starts allowing me to hear audio. So we'll see what happens with it. But it's definitely something I wanted to play with because I was actually going to record this yesterday, but it was 95 degrees outside. I have a single air conditioner, and it's in my bedroom, so I can sleep comfortably. But out here in my living room, which is the room right next door, unless I'm on my couch, which is kind of in front of the door, or the airflow from in front of the door from the bedroom hits the couch, it doesn't really cool off that much where I'm sitting right now. In fact, normally I have a big sun type light. I'm only using one light right now, and yeah, it has dropped outside. I left the air conditioner on now just so I can see if you can hear that noise or not on the stream. And I'm hopeful that the answer is no to that. I'd prefer not to be able to hear that. But we also have some big news, which I accidentally let out of the bag a few minutes ago. But we have officially hit 235 people. Not hit with cars, I mean actually just like hit for subscribers. So I have 235 subscribers. What is the significance of that? Well, yesterday was August 27th. With that, I wanted to, and I talked about this before. I started on July 27th with nine subscribers on my YouTube page. So in 1 month, in 30 days, I went from 9 to 235, which may not seem like a lot. I mean, it's 226 people, whatever. But the significance of that is it's 26x growth. So with that, my goal is only 10%, or sorry, 10x. I just want to do 10 times growth. So my goal now for the next 30 days, since I did more than 10x, but I'll do 10x for the month. My goal for the next 30 days is to 10x this. So 2,350 people is my goal on October 27th. No, September 27th. Now, if I were, by chance, to 26x it, which is exactly what I did, I used my trusty little calculator earlier, that'd be 6,110 people. I would shit my pants if I did that many people, if I had that many people subscribe to my my YouTube that quickly. So, one of the main things I want to do, though, is I want to monetize my site. And the first monetization level is at 500 people. And I don't remember how many views is required at the 500 level. But it's still like 2/3 of whatever it is to monetize, to fully monetize, which needs 1,000 subscribers. But at the 500 level, I'll at least be able to have, what are those things called? A catalog connected. I actually created the catalog already, and I'll be able to actually connect it to my YouTube. I wanted to create the catalog to see how it worked. I had never done that before, and also it's good so I can now tell other people, I can show other people in person, hey, here's how you connect a catalog. Same thing with actual full monetization, although, trust me, bringing in some money on YouTube would be really freaking nice. And, because the ultimate goal would be, like I said, I'm going to be traveling for work, would be to not have to travel for work. So, I have a new feature. I have several new features that are going to be coming up in the next month or so. Pretty much everything starts on the 1st of September. Well, maybe I should have started them today. I decided to just set it for the first. With one exception, maybe, and I'd have to look at my scheduling. Either way, it'd be Thursday, tomorrow. I don't think I said it, but I may have. Anyway, I'll talk about that in a second. So my new features are Ask Your Pal Beebe. That is a, those advice columnists, Ask Jenny or whatever, and you read them, and first of all, you read the question, and you see, God damn, you're a dumbass. Like, why the fuck are you even asking this question? And we all have that reaction a lot of times. Of course, there's someone out there that's like, oh, well, poor them. Fuck them. They're usually idiots. Most people that have a question that requires an advice columnist's help, most of those people are dumbasses. Anyway, some people, however, are not, and there are some legitimate questions out there. So I kind of quietly was able to get some of these questions sent to me. I had more than 20. I whittled it down to 20. 2 of them need to be fixed because I saw some errors. One of them, my reply. Anyway, so I created the videos, and it's this whole new section. Then it's a feature that I'm doing every Tuesday and Friday, starting next week, the day after Labor Day, on the 2nd, 3rd, whatever, Tuesday. And it'll be Tuesdays and Fridays every week in perpetuity. So I'm pretty excited about that. They're 2.5 to 5 minutes, maybe 5.5 minutes segments of me just giving straight advice, answering their questions as a vlog instead of a video version, or instead of a written version. It's unedited, so I think that's kind of important to unedit. Like, I could make this video perfect if I wanted to. I have an infinite amount of time since it's not live, but I'm not going to do that. It gets rid of the authenticity by having that. I'd like to just show my general reaction. It's not like it's the first time I've read what they're saying. By the time I get to it, it's probably the 5th or 6th time I've read it before I'm actually responding. Read or heard it. So, and if it's something that's popular, I can set it up to do a day. I did, or I can do it for like a month at a time. I can do every day. That's not really going to bother me. I have 2 months programmed right now. There's 17 of them. One had a problem. For some reason the audio didn't record. I don't know why from my response. And it was like number 10. So 1 through 9 all worked fine. 11 through 20 worked fine. Number 10 did not. And there was 2 others that there was a problem with, something that they had written. I just needed to take a look at it and just delete something real quick. It was inappropriate for it. It didn't fit right. Basically, I take the question. I have AI, ChatGTP, look at the question and reword and paraphrase it. So it's not the exact wording, but it also gets rid of all the spelling errors because Jesus Christ, people can't spell for shit. Oh my God. I don't think they could spell open if it was printed on the bottom of a paper bag. Anyway, I don't really know what the fuck that meant. Your guess is as good as mine. Anyway, so I'm really hoping that segment is popular and really can get some views on my long form content, or longer than a short. So that's kind of what I'm hopeful for in that. Also, what else do I have? Michael's Marketing Minute. That is a daily short that will be popping up. I have them, so far I have 100 of them done, and it's just an AI. I did not record them myself. It is an AI voiceover. I might record them myself now that I saw with the Ask Your Pal Beebe that it wasn't as horrible as I thought it would be. When I did the Ask Your Pal Beebe, I basically recorded 17 of them, and it was just back to back. I just numbered them. I used the same system that I'm using right now to do the recording, and just one after another, bang, 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 and it worked just fine. So I don't think it would be a problem, but it could be. Anyway, so I might start doing the marketing minute, Michael's marketing minute, myself. What else? Oh, Full Tilt Business. That is something that is another page that I have where basically I offer business advice. There is something I call Thirsty Thursday Tip of the Week, or T3. That is on Thursdays at, I don't know, your guess on time is as good as mine. I don't recall what time I set it up for, but every Thursday that segment plays, probably 8 in the morning. I figure business days 9 to 5, so that way you can get it on your way into work. But it's just general business tips and entrepreneurial tips that most people don't necessarily think about. For instance, if somebody has a request in for a meeting with you, how long is that meeting going to take? If they don't know how long that meeting is going to take, they're not really serious about meeting with you. They just have some ideas they want to bounce off of you. They don't have an agenda. They don't know what they want to talk about. They haven't honed it yet. They're wasting your time. It's that type of advice. Another thing, I've been doing it for the last month, and that's kind of how I got the viewership that I have. God damn it, I lost one while doing the recording. Kind of a bitch. Well, that's embarrassing. It also happens. By the time it records, I'll probably have 2 or 3 more people. Or by the time I play out, probably I will have 2 or 3 more people. Cuteness overload. And that's what I'm calling it. I think on my videos, on my play out for the shorts, it's called Animals Are Awesome. Whatever you want to call it. It's just really cute, fluffy animals. And people seem to like it. So I updated the videos. I have 2 playing out every day at maybe 3 and 5 or 3 and 6 in the morning, Central Time. And it's just cute, fluffy animals. Like I said, that seems to be what has really driven my my rise to stardom of 234 followers. But 235 was at midnight, so that's what I'm counting for my 10x. So 2,350 people is the goal for the 10x. Because whoever left, screw you. You're a bad person, and you're a disappointment to your parents. So, with that said, I need to ask everybody out there to like, share, and follow. There's also that little alarm, that little bell alarm that you can push. I don't know if it's a custom push or not. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Where you can decide what content of mine you want to see and get notifications for, or if it's just everything. Because if it's everything, that'd be awesome. But if you like the live stream, if you like the, or when the your pal Ask Your Pal Beebe comes up, if you're into that, I would like it to be able where you can just have it set to those playlists. Anytime something new pops in that playlist, that it comes up. But it may just be everything. Either way, you get more of me, and that's kind of what it's all about anyway. I think that was everything. So anyway, I'm going to thank everyone, and like I said, I really, really appreciate your being here. And I really need your help, though, to get to my next goal of 10x. So please, like, share, subscribe, have your buddies subscribe, have your parents subscribe. Like, send them, like, copy and paste this and be like, guys, I need you to subscribe to this guy. Like, text it to them, whatever. Hit the buttons and be like, Mom, Dad, brother, sister. Share it on your Facebook. Share it wherever you can. But, yeah, get your peers, get your buddies to subscribe to this so I can grow and take you with me along the ride. So, I will see you soon. sometime probably this weekend I should be around. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys.